start. So if you have a mat, it's brilliant. If not, it's absolutely fine as well. It's just to make it a little more comfortable. So we're going to start with like crossing our legs, just like this. And we're just going to stretch our back. Here we go. Oh, that was a pop already off my shoulder. So stretch the back out and relax. So you really try to round the back as much as possible. Round, 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 and let's go. And again, all the way 3 times. And let's go. Now, if you can, we're going to stretch all the way up. That's it. Keep stretching up and just changing slightly the angle. So you can see my hands. And we're just going to go slightly side to side. This time you can put your shoulders all the way up to your ear to have a big stretch and down. One more time. Keep stretching up. Good job. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Here we go. And down. Last time up. Deep breath in. And breath out. Now we're going to take the elbows down. Doesn't need to touch the floor. It's just to give you a little stretch. Make sure you can look up so you open the chest. Very good. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And then we're going to dip the head on the other side gently, ever so gently. It's the warm up. Just put a little bit of weight with your hand to give a stretch to your neck. And we're going to go on the other side. Very good. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And let's go on the other side. Gentle stretch off the neck. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to start with our back on the floor. And just comfortably put your feet down, knees up. Try to have them parallel to each other. Knees up to the ceiling. Now we're just going to simply roll our back up. If you can lift your pelvic floor, we're just going to warm the back up and down and up and down, up and down. Up, we're going to stay up. If you need a bit more stability, you can always put your arms back down. Otherwise, you can have them up in first position. And we're just going to lift the knee up and down, and up and down. Keep zipping up your stomach muscles, up and down, up and down. 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now from here again, you can always put your arm down. We're going to have the foot up and you're going to flex, lift and point. And lift and point. 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Let's swap. Try to stay up if you can. And let's go with flex and point. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's come down, roll the back down, stretch all the way up, relax. Now we're going to peel the back, starting with the neck. Peel it off, 1 vertebra at a time. Try to use your stomach muscles and not the momentum. And going over the legs. And let's go back down slowly, 1 vertebra at a time. And here. And again, lift, peel up. And here. Good. And down. Down, 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 down. Good. And peel up slowly. and stretch, and down, over, and peel up, and stretch over the legs, and slowly, and last time, take your time, stretch over the legs, and let's go down. We're going to put the feet up, hands supporting your neck, and we're just going to cross, and cross, 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 and again, remembering to suck your belly button in. 4 more. And here we go. You can roll over and give a gentle stretch to your back and your stomach muscles. Now we're going to stay on our tummy. So you can put the hands by your forehead, and we're going to work the back muscles, so that's really for your arabesque to get height in your legs at the back. But it's really just from here, lifting up and down. We're going to do 16 of those. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Now the opposite, it will be your leg lifting up while your forehead stays on the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Now only 8, but both at the same time. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Push back, have a little cat stretch, child's pose, whatever feels good for your back. Now from here, just checking the time so we don't run over. One side, put your legs together, the knee above the other, and we're going to engage the turnout muscle by turning at the knee. You go as open as you can without losing your posture, yeah? And then we go. Here, stomach in, and down, and out, and in, out, and in, and out, and in. 4 more. And 2, and 3, and 4. So that's where you turn up. Comes from. Let's swap around. Let's do the other side. And 1, and 2, and 3. Keeping your hips still. 4 more. Turn out. Parallel. Turn up. Parallel. And last one. Good. Okay. From here, hopefully we should be a little bit warmer. Let's get into some proper stretching now. So again, like it's January, listen to your body, don't do anything too strong. You should keep breathing all the time. Just try to imagine your muscles elongating. And I try to offer loads of different options. We're looking at splits. So let's start whichever leg you prefer. I'll start with my right, so you see the left. So you start with a right angle with your front knee, and then comfortable on your knee at the back. If you don't have a mat, you might want to put a towel or something so it's a bit more comfortable. So we stay like this, and you should feel the stretch in your hip flexor. And breathing. That feels comfortable enough. You can bend the knee and then grab it with the opposite hand. Yeah, that's completely up to you. 3 deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. From here, we're going to move back. Don't sit down. Yeah, you're still up. And we're going to stretch the back of the leg. Try not to round your back, but rather try to have as flat a back as possible. You can even, as if you wanted to curve your back. Obviously, that's probably impossible in that position, but that should give you a nice stretch of the back of the leg. And let's stay for 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. We're going back to the first stretch. Now, if that was quite a lot, you can stay there for a little bit longer. If you're ready to split, that's where we go. So if you're not quite there yet, you can either slowly stretch the back leg, yeah, let gravity do its job, support yourself on your hand, and then slowly going down. Stay there for a little bit. If you're there, you can go forward. And then when you're ready, it's time for the other leg. So, same start. A right angle with the knee, yeah? Try not to go over too much. What you want is to stretch the front of this leg. If it's good here, you can grab the toes. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. From there, we walk back and bring your toes towards your chest. We stretch the back of the leg. Flatten your back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. We go back to the first stretch. Once again, you can stay there if you want to. If you're ready to split, with your hand, and off we go. Pull on your hands if you need to. Going forward if you can. And when you're ready, let's relax. Now, we're going to go 2 legs. Try to make sure you're in a comfortable V position rather than being completely open and rolling on your sitting bone. Just make sure you're sitting right up with a very straight back. If you can, some people can lift their heel a little bit. If you can't lift them, doesn't matter, but just try to engage them and elongate that heel away from your hip. Yes, so your muscles are engaged. And then we're going to go to one side. Good. And then looking down at that foot. Deep breath in. Keep breathing. Don't need to go all the way down. If you hear it's okay. And then going back through the side. And we're going on the opposite direction. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Good. And towards the leg. And here. To go in the middle. Now from there, we're going to walk the hands as far as you can go. Once you're as far as you think you can go, we're just going to concentrate on lowering the elbows down. If you're all the way up here, it's okay. Just deep breath and relax down. Good. And if you can, a little bit lower, all the way down. Keep breathing. And all the way up. From here, we're going to stretch one leg to the front. We're going to take the opposite arm, so an arabesque line, and we're just going to lift and down, keep it on back, up and down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to take 4 little circles. 1, 2, 3, 4. For the other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stretch, turn up, point, stretch and point, flex and point, flex, point, lower and going over the leg. Deep breath in and breathe out. Deep breath in, breathe out, and breathe in, and relax. Other leg. Swapping around, arabesque line. Try to have your little toe coming towards the floor, so you do that exercise and turn out, and we're going to lift and down, and lift and down, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. 4 little circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the other way. 1, small, small, small. We flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, flex and point. Lower down, stretching over the leg. Good. We are going back on our backs, putting your ankle over your knee. Now, that's one of my favorite stretches. That stretches the back of the leg. You can thread your hands, if I put slightly sideways to show you. through the gap between your bent knee and the other leg. And then you're going to grab your knee and then stretch the leg towards the floor. Don't let it roll. Make sure you keep your back on the floor, and you should feel the stretch right here. Good. A little bit longer. Excellent. When you're ready, top leg, same thing, going through, little gap, grabbing your knee, and bringing the leg towards your chest, keeping the back on the floor. Good. And relax. All right, I'm going to put my timer for a 30 seconds, and we're going to do a plank. So get ready. How do you do that? Here we go. Right, off we are. Make sure your back is long and hold. Keep a long line. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Child's pose. Cat stretch if you need. Okay, we have a few minutes. We are going to try to do some push-ups today. Important, not just for the boys. You can do them obviously on your knees, all the way up. We're going to do them with our elbows going. Here we go. Elbows going sideways, yeah? Let's aim for 10. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one, very good. 10. Excellent. Let's go back. Gently going to stretch our arm across. Good. Back. And across. And back. All right, now let's go back up. We are going to have a one leg at the front and one leg at the back, nice V. Same thing, try to have a long back, and we're just going to stretch over the leg. If you want to, you can even bring the toes towards you. So you lift the toes off the floor. And when you're ready, down here. So especially for the point ladies who did the class yesterday, stretching the calf muscles after all those rises. And lift the toes if you can. Good. And then slowly come together. And readjust the camera. We're just going to take a few more down before we finish. So we're going to drop the head, feet parallel, and just roll the back one vertebra at a time. And then bend the knees, roll up. And we're just going to take a quick rise, Stabilize, hold it, no extra movement, and release. All right, okay, Rowan, Ayana, well done, darling, good job, very good. Yeah, good job, everybody. I will let you go because I know some of you are going to tap at 6:50, so I will let you connect to Beth's classes. And if you're taking beginner ballet, I will see you in 10 minutes, or I will see you in your class later this week. Bye, everybody. And well done, Ariana. I think you're the youngest one who ever took that class, so give yourself a big pat on the back. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.